All right, so last game, I only shot the ball in the last quarter. I only shot the ball in the last quarter because I was trying to get a double-double. But this quarter is daring me to win by 20 or more. So I'm about to look the Timberwolves out.
Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Timberwolves. For the Golden State Warriors, hard work pays off with the best record in the NBA, and they're determined to hold that top spot.
This is how I wanted to start the game.
Warriors.
I want to come off the bench and see what I can do. I have that kind of power. Let people get some points. Okay, now we're down by 6. Now we're down by 4.
It's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Nas Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley could go.
Bang!
Another from 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Well, tonight is a huge game. These are 2 of the best in the league. And MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
Look, you got to give MP props with the way he's gone about these matchups. He made his goals public, which put a target on his back and fueled the opposition. But MP has met the challenge with fire so far, and he's undefeated in those matchups.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He tallied 21 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Beyond the arc.
Bang!
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Dosunmu, the pass to Conley. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Offensive board. Dosunmu for 3. And he can't get that one. The Warriors trailing. A deep 3 from
Bang!
Sinks it. What range from downtown. MP's got 12 points in the game. Dosunmu outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter.
We were down by 4, now we're up by 1.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Well, the free throw shooting has also been on point so far in this one. Got to make the most of those trips to the line.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Gary Payton II is out there with Moody. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's MP. And it's Horford in at the 5. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
I went cold.
A new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side.
Yeah, blow these
And while
fuckers
creating
out.
a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. All right, let's check in with Shams Charania.
Bang.
Who apparently connects again from distance.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Anderson. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Highland in for Conley. Here's Clark. Banked it in off the glass. Clark's got his second bucket of the night.
Agreed. He loves helping other guys make it happen. That's the definition of a team player, giving up yourself for the team.
Pass to McGinnis. Launches a three. Reed with the rebound.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
And here's Clark for three. Counted from distance. Clark's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Payton passes to McGinnis. Fires the three.
Bang!
And again for three.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
I'm still going.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
It's a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And from the sideline, let's catch up
Bang!
with Alec.
Oh my God, that was a
Chris
deep
Finch
shot.
getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day.
Come on.
I look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back to you.
Boy, Julius Randle putting some spice on that jam.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's Dosunmu in for Clark. And the Warriors will go with a different look here.
Bang!
Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Payton. Butler's checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Pajimski in for Melton. And a foul called on
How was
MP.
okay?
That's his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Randle. Jacks up a three. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. The Warriors lead by 3. Green finds MP. And here's Pajimski. He's covered by Dosunmu. The shot by Pajimski, no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And it's Randle with the jam.
Oh, Randle put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And here's MP
Bang!
from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
McDaniels, that's good.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Pass to Pajimski. Back to MP from the arc. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
I need one more
7-second
bucket.
difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Randle on the screen. McDaniels from long range. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
The 3 is up. MP
Dang!
rips one from long range.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. Hot.
And guys, let's talk now about that first half from Minnesota there in a tight.
When you look at how they're...
Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game. Warriors will go with a different look here. Horford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Santos comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And MP subbed in for Podziemski. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Bones Highland out there with Dosunmu. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. MP with it. He's got 36 points. On the wing, Curry. Back to MP. Puts up a deep 3. Good. Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Highland, the pass to Randall. To the paint. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Nice look by Randall to find his teammate. That'll make the coaches smile.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
A deep 3 from MP.
Bang.
From beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 42 in the game. Highland looking for an opening to the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there throwing the ball.
Sends it home from three-point land.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Curry from behind the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Gobert with a screen on MP. They grab their own miss. Dosunmu with it. Now guarded by Curry. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The open shot, Randall. That won't go either for Randall.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Oh, nice. Curry, just nasty from downtown.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A nice shot by MP.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's a screen. Pass to Gobert. Inside. MP with the block.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
MP. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Butler and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ingles, he's checked in for Phillips. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the inside, Randall. And stolen by Porzingis. Running the floor. Porzingis caps off the break. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
The first one falls, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. It's both from the stripe.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
MP outside, puts up a 3, connects again from distance.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Conley passes to Clark, takes a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Pass to Reed. Outside for Randall. Clock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Bang!
Good. Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Anderson. DeSumo, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Highland in for Mike Conley. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his
Bang!
team.
Get your ankles broken, bitch!
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit?
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Bang!
Oh, connects again.
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
That's a good approach. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Outside, Highland. Randall. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
You guys aren't gonna win.
Randall inside. Butler covering. Oh, it doesn't go. Well, the Warriors shooting a red hot 63. Connects again from distance.
And what What a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher.
Damn it.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand.
I need these points, Curry.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
MP outside. Good!
Bang!
Another from three.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triplers. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Randall, a screen on Butler. The floater, Old Green rips down the board. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And again,
Bang!
for three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. He launches. Rebounded by McDaniels. MP. And so it's Golden State winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
60 plus in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
Man, what? It started to feel a little...
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic.
We're about ready to rock steady.
Hey, thanks, dog.